When you make a mistake, it's an important part of your job to fix the mistake that you made. Hey, this is Anton Gunn, and I want to acknowledge something out the gate. You're not perfect. Even if you think you're perfect, you're not perfect. Every day we make mistakes. Every day we do something wrong that ends up hurting someone else. Most times this is unintentional. Nobody seeks out when they get up in the morning to go make a mistake that's going to hurt someone. We want to try to be perfect. We strive for perfection. Many of us practice and work hard to try to be better today than we were yesterday. And we're going to work today to be better tomorrow. We all want to get better. That's an important part of maturity and leadership, is wanting to get better. But also, you know you're going to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes we make mistakes with our family, with our spouse, or with our children. Sometimes we make mistakes with our friends, both close to us and those far away. And sometimes we make a mistake to strangers. We didn't hold the door open, or we took the last box of crispy treats off of the shelf in the store, and that might have hurt the customer who was standing in front of us. We all make mistakes. But it's very devastating when you're a leader inside of an organization and you make a mistake to your team. You make a mistake to those frontline workers that you depend on every day to serve your customers or patients in your organization. So it's really, really hard when you make a mistake on that team as a leader. And I will tell you, those mistakes can have a devastating impact on your culture. See, the mistake can start to cause stress amongst your team, a little anxiety, fear. It can make people distrust you. It also can move people into social isolation or emotional isolation, and then ultimately into resignation. They will quit on you, whether they quit physically or whether they quit mentally. So when you make a mistake, it's an important part of your job to fix the mistake that you made. You got to fix it. See, if you don't fix it, it might mean a difference in whether someone stays and continues to work for you or whether they leave and go and work for your competitor. Mistakes can be that big and that important. So that's why you got to spend some time fixing mistakes that you make. So that's your job as a leader, is to fix the mistake. So what do you do to fix the mistake? The first thing you do is you have to acknowledge that you made a mistake. See, a lot of leaders don't even want to acknowledge that they made a mistake. They literally try to keep moving on as if nothing happened, or if it didn't matter, or if it wasn't that big a deal. It may not be a big deal for you, but it likely is a big deal for the people that you lead. So it's important for you to acknowledge that you made a mistake. After you acknowledge that you made the mistake, you then need to apologize to the person that you hurt or the team that you hurt. So if you made a decision as a leader that was a mistake, be humble and apologize to your team. Tell them, guys, I messed up, or ladies, I messed up. Doesn't matter who your team is or the gender neutral context of who your team is. You have to admit that you made a mistake. And then you have to apologize and say 2 simple words. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did that was a mistake. And I'm going to do my best to never do it again. And to make sure that I'm not going to do it again, I need you to hold me accountable. That's right. The third step is to take accountability and to allow your team to hold you accountable. So if you want to fix things with your team when you made a mistake, the first thing you got to do is to acknowledge you made the mistake, apologize second, and the third thing you do is accept some level of accountability from your team. If you do that, you begin to restore the trust and the confidence in the culture that you're a leader that is focused always on making things right. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.